Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are set for our second game of the day, the 13U Bret Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Bowl games coming up here as the teams are getting ready to do the kickoff. But currently, we have got our MVPs from the 11U game. Joining me right now is number 4, Jordan King. Jordan, a fantastic football game that you had here today, this morning. It was cold out there, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
It was. How cold was it for you out there? You mentioned earlier when we were off camera, it wasn't that cold for you.
It wasn't that cold. It's just my face got cold a little bit.
Face got cold? Well, I'll tell you what, you warmed this game up. You had 3 touchdowns on the day, a 3-yarder, a 2-yarder, but tell us about that 15-yard pick six that you had. How surprised were you when you caught that ball and you saw the end zone?
I just saw daylight and ran.
Just saw the daylight and just ran, huh? Were you surprised when you were able to intercept the ball, or did you read that play?
I read that play.
You read the play? Tell us what you sañ during that play.
They kept running the same play like before, so I kind of expected them to throw it to the screen. And I guess the ball was slippery, and it fell at the quarterback's hand, and I got the pick.
All right, well, congratulations. A fantastic game, and you were named the Bret Cooper Jr. Academic All-American 11U Bowl game. John Madden MVP Award, that is for you, sir. And show everybody there how that looks out there. All right, and we'll take a picture. We got a picture right here real quick. All right, well, congratulations, all right?
Thank you.
All right, keep it here as we bring up our next MVP. Come on up. Who's next? Hop on up here. Put that on. There you go, and we've got number 29, Kahai Labra, joining us here for the Gray Squad. Congratulations on your MVP award. Tell us, what was it like playing out there on the football field today?
It was cold, my first time.
It was cold? How cold? I mean, did you think it was like, I want to go back to the hotel?
Yeah.
You played both sides of the ball. You're playing so great job on offense and trying to do everything you could for your team. And defensively, you had a lot of great plays out there. What was it like to be out there playing in this atmosphere?
It was good, fun.
It was good and fun?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's your MVP award, the 11U Bowl Game John Madden MVP Award. Congratulations, sir. Let me shake your hand there. All right. And show everybody there in America what you got there. Congratulations. And then we got pictures over here. All right, congratulations, buddy, all right? And we'll bring the next one up. Bring the big dog in here. I'll tell you what, there's not many 11-year-olds that you get 6'40", 330 pounds. Big Naeem, Naeem, I'm telling you, watching you on that football field today was something special. You just manhandled just about anybody that came at you on the line. What's it like to be your size at this age level?
Well, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. That's all right. So, did you have a good game?
Yeah.
You feel like you had a good game?
Yep.
What was the best part of the game for you?
Defense.
Defense?
Yep.
You prefer the defensive side?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that something you plan on doing when you get to high school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Any high schools already looking at you, talking to you?
Mm-hmm.
Who's talking to you?
Ooh, well, it's a lot. Roman, Tab, St. Joe's Prep.
Okay. So you got quite a few options you're looking at to go play football at, huh?
Yeah.
How's your grades?
My grades?
Yeah. How are your grades?
They good.
They good?
Mm-hmm.
They good enough to play?
Mm-hmm.
That's what counts right there, all right? Congratulations. You are the Bret Cooper Jr. Academic All-American John Madden MVP Award for the 11U Bowl. Congratulations. Come on over here real quick. And we'll let them get this video right here, and then, of course, pictures right over here. I tell you, I feel small standing. You are 11 years old. My goodness. You about as tall as your dad. Dad, how rough is that for you, Dad? Pretty rough? Kind of hard, isn't it?
Sorry. You think you can get
He gonna pay. Yeah, definitely. 6'1", 6'2". I mean, wow. I mean, at 11 years old, he just turned 11, didn't he? He just turned 12. Okay, so we had it backwards. He just turned 12. Wow. Well, congratulations on the game. All right, buddy.
Thanks.
All right, thanks for joining us here. All right, we'll bring our last MVP over here. Go ahead and put that on there. Keandre Falarin. Congratulations, right?
Oh, that's Jamar Howard.
What's your name?
Jamar Howard.
Jamar Howard? Okay, Jamar, how are you doing?
Good.
Congratulations on a great game out there. Tell us what it was like other than cold. I can feel your hand still.
Yeah. We played good out there. I mean, we fought hard and we tried our best. So that's what counts.
Is that exactly? And that's what you have to do. What was the experience that you had this week?
It was a great experience. Like, it's my first time being in Texas playing football, and we just had fun, like with the QB challenges and like just practice. It was nice.
Do you have high school stadiums like this back home?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you? Where at? Where's your home? Where's your hometown?
Fresno. Like
in Fresno?
Yeah.
Fresno ain't got nothing like this. Come on now. I've been to Fresno.
Well, not like this, but we have stadiums. Yeah.
You have stadiums. All right. Well, congratulations on being the John Madden MVP. Here is your award there. We'll show everybody in America. You got Mom with you there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mom, proud Mom there. We'll get some shots of her there. All right. Come on over here real quick. So congratulations. Here, shake my hand real quick. All right. Congratulations there. And I think we got some pictures coming up right here. All right. Good luck to you and a great game.
Thank you.
All righty. So as we get set, we'll be right back as they get set for the kickoff coming up here. The 13U matchup coming up your way. Keep it here. And just like that, a big return on the kickoff, number 23 for the West squad. And of course, I don't have 23 on my roster, so I don't know who that is. But a big run all the way down to the 22-yard line of the blue. First down coming up for the West. For the gray. First down play coming out here for the gray squad in great field position. Shotgun takes the snap. Bad snap. Picks it up. 23 on the carry. Tries to push his way forward. He gets over the 20. And we had a penalty flag down at the far side of the field.
Got a flag on the play. Despite the penalty flag, he was able to scoop that one off the carpet and still make it into a positive yard for him and his team.
Offsides is called against the blue squad. So a 5-yard penalty, still first down for the gray. Takes the snap, comes here to the near side, dragged down, but still gets a few yards out of the play. Close to a first down. Let's see what they call it here. And it'll be short by a yard, second down coming up. Split back set in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. 23 again, up the middle, over the 10 to about the 8-yard line.
Nice, powerful run in the middle of the offensive line again. They're really starting to impose their will against this defense. See if they can keep that going.
23 is A-Train. I'm trying to find the actual name because they didn't give me a proper roster on here, so unfortunately I don't have it. If you can get that to me in the chat box, that'd be greatly appreciated. In at quarterback number 4, I don't have him either. Takes a snap, hands it off again, A-Train, and he'll get stopped this time, pulled back. It's going to bring up third down, loss of about a yard on the play.
Great penetration this time by the defensive line, able to get to the running back before he can get his momentum going.
Third down play coming up. In at quarterback number 4, they're an off-eye set this time. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out, looking to pass, and goes to the far side from the 10, makes the pass, and over the tipped hands of the intended receiver he was looking for, looks like number 82, and if I have it correct, that should be Zachary Carter, 5'6", 99 pounds, out of Carterville, Illinois.
Just ran out of real estate on that one, both the quarterback and the receiver. I mean, I like rollout passes, but when you do rollout passes to a point where it starts to get obsessive, we've seen a lot of quarterback rollouts today.
There has been a lot of quarterback rollouts here for the Gray squad, for both squads, really.
Yeah, a lot of mobile quarterbacks out here. Maybe they're just trying to display all the talent.
That's the way of football right now. They're all looking for that mobile rollout quarterback play anymore. No one plays in the pocket anymore.
That is true.
Fourth down, takes a snap. Again, look at the pass, sends here to the near side, and caught. Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
Oh, man.
He stepped out of bounds. The catch made by number 12.
Great route by that young man.
Yeah, catch made by number 12, and I do not have him on my roster.
Showing off some good footwork. Just a basic out route. Able to get wide open. Got a lot of separation from the cornerback. Great play.
So I apologize if I'm not able to give the names on some of these numbers. I don't have them. And fumbled snap on first down and goal.
They're going to lose some yards. And that wind is still howling out here, out in beautiful DeSoto, Texas. Don't let the sunshine fool you. It is freezing cold outside.
Pass incomplete, skips in front of the intended receiver. It's going to bring up third down and goal. Averin Chapatsuth is number 23. Thank you for giving me that information. As I'm trying to work on my rosters here to get things correct as quickly as I can for the broadcast here. So third down and goal coming up from the 6-yard line for the Gray Squad. 8:14 remaining here in the first quarter. 0-0 is our score.
Coming out in a big formation, 2 tight end set for the first time today.
And in for the score is A-Train on a 6-yard run, touchdown.
And they made that one look easy as the offensive line was just able to get a body on a body and drive that right up the middle. Easy touchdown. And Gray takes the lead for the first time regardless of age unit.
So 6-0 is our score. The Gray strikes first on a 6-yard run by the A-Train. Averin Chapatsuth, and penalty flags fly. And it's going to be a delay game called against the Gray.
All right, and they're going to break the huddle. Set up for another attempt. Flag on the play. That's going to go against the offense. They're going to back up before they even get started going forward.
Taken.
That cold will make you lose your focus quick. And just short. He hit it right down the middle of the uprights, just didn't get enough on it, but great attempt. The score will remain 6-0. Team Gray on top.
All right, keep it here. We'll be right back. And an onside kickoff.
Oh, Gray's trying to change their fortunes.
And the Gray Squad has recovered at the 50-yard line.
They're trying to take the lead with this one game, so they want to erase the memories of the last game with this first half.
And I'll tell you what, Averin Chapatsu, the A-Train, is already having a big game as he recovers the onside kick. So first down, they'll have it at they're going to spot it at the 49. Gray with the ball, leading 6-0, 8:07 remaining here in the first quarter. Clouds have completely cleared out here, nothing but blue sky.
They froze and died. They didn't clear out, Kenny. They're still here.
Shotgun, takes a snap, fumble snap, and he's got a drop on it. Quarterback number 4
least he narrowly avoids disaster. That'll kick him back about 5 yards. We'll have a 2nd and 15 after they get out of the huddle.
So I believe I have 2 number 12s here on the gray. Tristan Doughton and also takes a snap and hit as he throws, and it's going to be intercepted.
My word.
As Kobe Perry, number 25, 5'7", 125, 26 pound out of Nashua, New Hampshire, gets the pick.
And I have to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what he saw open or if that one slipped out of his hand.
No, he was hit as he threw, so he never got the full throwing motion in.
Because I'm looking at that location on the field, and there was nothing but linebackers there. He had to have slipped out of his hand. That's unfortunate for Team Gray. They had got off to such a hot start. Let's see if the defense can bite down on the mouthpiece and keep them out of the end zone. Navy with their second opportunity to get on the board.
Takes the snap, hands it off, comes here to the near side, and we'll get across the 45 to about the 43. That's going to be number 9 on the carry for the Blue Squad, Jeremiah Fuller. Am I right this time? Okay, Jeremiah Fuller.
Well, that'll be about a 3.5 yard gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down.
5'2", 105 pound out of Toledo, Ohio is Fuller. 2nd down, gain of about 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7.
Now, I believe my guy Fuller is the reigning MVP of this age group. Am I correct, Kenny?
I don't have a memory like that.
All right, I'm still young enough.
Takes the snap, comes into the near side.
Well, look, if he's not the reigning MVP, he looks like one. But I believe Jordan is our reigning MVP for the 11U group from last year, so he's kind of picking up right where he left off.
Fuller on the 1st down run down to the 29-yard line of the Gray. Shotgun, single back set. 2 wideouts on the left side, 1 here to the right. Takes a snap and hand it off and tries to go straight up the middle, number 25. That's going to be Kobe Perry. And a penalty flag in the backfield.
And he gets swarmed by the Gray defense. But on to this, though. We got to get some mascots for the Bret Cooper All-American, man. The Eagles and the Hawks, or Patriots and Eagles, Freedom.
It's blue and gray.
Blue and gray? What are the grays?
Just gray.
Can we get like a picture of the Blue Man group for Team Navy?
No. And I say blue, you keep saying Navy.
We had this run-in last year.
That's not Navy.
I feel like it's more respectable calling them Navy.
No.
It's fancier.
Backed up, still 1st down at the 39. Shotgun takes a snap, hands it off, and they'll go to Perry once again, and he is not able to find any space between that big defensive line of the West.
They have been active. Now, this is the type of defensive line that you run a 3-3 stack with.
Dylan Britton, 6 foot, 325 pounds out of Hallettsville, Texas, leading the pack out there.
See, here's the deal with their defense. Technically this is a 3-3 stack, but this dude on the end, he's so close to the line of scrimmage that might as well be a 4-man line, and that's how you're supposed to run it if you're going to run it.
Chase Boykin also right over there on number, I think you're talking about him, number 43.
Yeah, that top side linebacker.
Yeah, 5'5", 145.
See how close he is, how he's floating around the line of scrimmage? You have to have those type of linebackers if you want to run this style of defense.
Well, here, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the 14U.
Well, I'll tell you what, big 52 there in the middle. I don't have his name on here. Not sure who's wearing number 52. They've had some jersey changes.
partially because some of the quarterbacks ended up with some weird number. I was doing interviews when I first got here. It was a couple of quarterbacks with 50 numbers, you know. But just let us know when you make those changes. I understand why.
3rd down and long here for the Blue Squad.
4 minutes, 38 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Takes the snap, looking to pass, in the pocket. Sends it up the middle. He's got a man open. He just could not catch up to it.
Led his man just a little bit too much. He takes a little bit off of that one, and his receiver sprints into the end zone.
I tell you what, 32, whoever that is, if he could have caught up to it, that was going to be a touchdown.
A beautiful one at that. Well, I guess the good gray defense theme continues into the 13U game, as this gray unit has been solid today on the defensive end. Looks like we're going to have a punt, our first punt of the day. Now, they're going to just do a 3-man rush? Is that by choice or is that by rule, Kenny?
I believe it's by rule. And there's the kick. It'll be caught at about the 11-yard line. Backs up to the 10. Now he'll come here to the near side, looking for some space.
Oh, he's got
25,
some blocks.
Down to the 30.
He's got some
35,
blocks.
And he dives forward to about the 38-yard line. Number 27 for the Gray on the return. That's Armand Williams, 6 foot, 160-pounder out of Bettendorf, Iowa.
Hey, Armand kind of finished that one as if it was like a running back. That was a very running back style return. Diving out to get the extra 2-3 yards for his teammates.
Well, he's a running back and linebacker.
Voila. I don't know. My football philosophy is the same way I taught my son, or if you're a running back. You finish everything. You finish your blocks, finish your runs. And that'll get you a lot farther in the game than being lazy. Shotgun formation.
Takes the snap, looking to pass, sends it up on the far side and just over the head, and a penalty flag comes in at the end.
There was a lot of contact on that one. Shout out to whistleblowers. Whistleblowers, the official referees of the Bret Cooper Academic All-American. They've been out here reffing these games for a couple years now. It's one of the few free business plugs you'll ever hear on Semi-Pro Live. Shout out to Pat. He got that last DFW discount. We ain't giving no more out.
2nd down and 10. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Moves out of the pocket. Now it looks like he's going to tuck it and go.
He was too
and he'll cut back inside. He should have stayed on that right side of the outside.
He was super indecisive with that run. It was almost like he was skipping, but he had enough athleticism to keep that going.
Don't have the name on his jersey. He's number 4. Not quite sure who that is. I don't have him on here.
Well, hey, folks at home, in the most polite way possible, please let us know what his name is. I think it may have been Armand. Is it Armand? Oh, actually, the play is, I keep remembering the play on my iPad is a playback. 25, Brian Carter. Number 25 was Brian Carter.
Takes the snap, hands it off, number 27, and he'll cut back up the middle over the 50. Gets the first down yardage and a whole lot more. A nice run. He crosses the 45, down all the way down to the 43. And 27 is Armand Williams.
Very violent run on that one. A lot of contact. Those are the type of runs that take the energy out of the defense, having to get you on the ground and handle all that physicality.
Takes the snap out of the shotgun again, hands it off. Armand down to the 40 and out of bounds at the 35.
I'm a fan. I like the way this kid runs the ball. He's maximizing each one of these carries. He's getting the most he can get out of it. He didn't have a lot of blocking on that one. I was expecting him only to be able to gain maybe 2 or 3 yards. The fact he was able to rip off 5 off of that is just a tribute to his hard work and grit.
8-yard gain on that last carry.
8-yard gain.
2nd down and 2.
He's ripping chunks right now. This is one of those where it's an all-star. If it doesn't go to him next play, it's an all-star game. We got to understand why. Even if he is eating. Pistol formation.
Takes the snap. Hands it off straight up the middle along the left side. Gets it down to about the 30-yard line. Another 1st down.
Who was it at running back?
Number 15 on that carry.
Nice run, and that was a nice change of pace. They had 3 runs to the outside consecutive, and it was a nice change of pace for them to switch it up and go right at the middle of that defense. Pistol formation.
Hands it off again, goes to Armand. Penalty flag comes in, and he'll take it down to about the 21-yard line, but this is going to come back. We're going to have a hold call from the referee here. And there it is.
And luckily, because with that one, he would have definitely been averaging near 7 yards a carry. I know it's early, but he's been ripping off chunks all day today. That was going to be another 7-yard chunk.
Still 1st down. Back him up to the 40-yard line.
Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield.
Takes the snap, hands it off, straight up the middle, down to the 35-yard line. That looks like that's going to be number 43 on the carry that time.
And it's not really mattering who's carrying the ball. They're still able to rip off 5 yards at a time. And, I mean, I want to give credit to Armand. He's a great running back. But at this point, I got to throw some love to the big boys up front. They're at least getting a body-on-body for every single play.
Looked like 42 Chase Boykin on that carry, 5'5", 145 pounds out of Socorro, New Mexico. Takes the snap. Again, they'll give it
this
43, and he'll stretch it out.
Great containment. It looked like the corner was blocked up pretty solidly. He was able to get off of that block.
That's going to end our first quarter of play. 6-0 is our score. Gray Squad with the lead and the football. Keep it here. We'll be right back. And welcome back as we are set for the second quarter. They switch sides. Gray squad now going left to right. Bad snap, and he's got to go after it, pick it up. And he is in trouble in the backfield, and a penalty flag is going to come out. They may get bailed out with a face mask.
Yes, they are. Well, hey, guys, during the break, a lot of people doesn't realize that Kenny actually has a guitar up here in the press box, and those are his individual solos as he's going in and out of break. He's a talented guy.
So personal foul, face mask called against the blue squad, so they'll get bailed out of that bad snap and loss of yardage. They'll get a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
I think I'm going to teach myself how to play the bass guitar. That'll be a real player. Just here at my house, I just bust out a bass guitar.
Yeah?
I just want to keep bass. I just want to keep beat. I don't have to be a star. They got a little bit of a referee conference going down. I think they're just huddling for more between the plays. They didn't make any adjustments.
Better going for dinner.
Shotgun formation by Team Gray.
Bad snap. He's got to go back and get it. Now he's looking to pass. He'll send it up here on the near side, and that ball is going to be incomplete.
Well, Kenny, you're a former, you've coached youth football before, correct?
I have.
So, as a former coach, how long do you allow the bad snaps to continue before you just say, we're going under center?
Usually, if this is a game like this, it's kind of hard to go away from because you've only taught one thing. You only had so much time to teach things. It just may be weather related. There's a lot of things, but I mean, I think if it does get to be too much, then yeah, I'm putting them under center the rest of the game. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, hands it off. 43 gets hit immediately, and that stopped his momentum. And you got to credit, I believe it's number 32 for the blue. Correction, that's number 34 for the blue. Zane Beaver out of Owensboro, Kentucky, 6 foot, 175-pounder nose guard. He just laid the lick on there to stop that play.
That's my dude out of Kentucky. Another one of those, I think they came down here deep. About 20 kids came down from Kentucky. Shout out to all those cats over there in Owensboro. I actually used to sell the banners for the baseball field over at Owensboro High School. So, small world. Everything comes full circle.
Third down and long coming up here for the Gray. Split back set, takes a snap. He's looking to pass. He'll send it up, and receiver kind of tripped himself up, goes incomplete.
Man, he missed his wide. He had a wide open man. I think he was running a flag route. He started in the slot and ended up here in the end zone in the right-hand corner all by himself. When he watches the replay of that, he's really going to be kicking himself on missing that one.
Jaden Pablo, 5'6", 115 out of Honolulu, Hawaii, was the intended receiver for the West. That's going to bring up fourth down. And it looks like they're going to go for it.
And shotgun formation. And I've noticed they've been using their tight ends a little bit more than the younger kids. Rolling out the pocket. He's got some pressure. He gets it out of bounds, but I don't think he got it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the refs say.
No penalty flag. Well, there is a penalty flag. Holding called against the Gray. They're going to decline that penalty. Be a turnover on downs. First down coming up here for the Blue.
Okay. We'll get to see what this Navy offense can do. We're in a tight ball game, 6-0. Both defenses performing well today.
So I had a message saying that they weren't hearing us here on the broadcast right now. Let me know if you guys can hear us now. Oh, yep. Yes, they are hearing us now. All right, so we're good.
It might have been an individual. Hopefully it was. Not putting that on you guys or your phone, but if it's just your phone messing up, that's a lot better for me.
First and 10 for the Blue Squad. Tell you what, 72 and 67, big presence out there on that offensive line. 72 being Jefferson Samuels, 5'10", 250 pounds out of Mays Landing, New Jersey.
Is it me or are all the super giant kids starting to end up on one side of the ball? I mean, on one side of the team each
Well,
time.
I mean, the defensive line's got some size there as well for the West.
Yes, they do.
Takes the
okay.
snap.
Look at this nose guard.
And quick throw. That's a backward pass. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete. I thought that was a backwards pass, but apparently not. In at quarterback right now is Riley Martinez, 6'2", 160 pounds out of Boyertown, Pennsylvania. He was looking for number 89. I don't have 89 on my roster. Still a 6-0 game.
Oh, a high snap.
And he's got a drop on it to save it back at the 19-yard line.
Good play by the running back.
Jameer Jenkins dropping on the ball. Jameer, a sizable player out there himself, standing 6'2", 215 pounds out of Akron, Ohio.
Okay. Got one of Akron's finest on the field.
Are you enjoying that?
We are all enjoying it. We got multiple Akron people in one place in Texas. That's rare. It's like a Cavaliers game in 2013.
Takes the snap, looking to pass, sends it up here, up the middle, and in front of his intended receiver. Incomplete.
I don't feel like he set his feet on that pass. He was still dancing around in the pocket a little bit as he let it go.
Was looking for number 89, who I do not know who that one is. So fourth down and long coming up. And it looks like the blue squad will set up the punt. They'll be doing this against the wind.
Oh, this should be fun. This is our first against the wind punt of the day.
Takes the snap. Now a decent punt against the wind. It'll go out of bounds though, and they'll spot this right at the 40-yard line.
It's a pretty good punt for that kid. This is an all-star game. He's probably not a punter in real life, so you get some good points for that one.
So Gray will take over at the 40. And they lead 6-0 with 8:14 remaining
National.
in the first half.
Sergeant, like out of your imagination.
Uh-huh.
He is the most hilarious referee ever. He's got a strong face. You know, they got face muscles. Get on out of here. Come on, kid. Get on. Bring it up. Oh, what are you arguing with him for? What are you doing, kid? Back to the huddle. Come on, coach. Get on out of here, coach. That's exactly how he talks.
Okay.
Shout out to G Money. He's a good referee, though. He's by the book. But you'll laugh at that whole reading of that book. Shout out to all the parents watching from the car. If nobody else cares, Semi-Pro Live does.
So penalty called against the Gray. Still second down, now 2nd and 11. Darla Wayman says it's snowing in Kentucky. I wish I could be there in person. We wish you could be here in person as well, especially out of the snow, because we ain't got no snow right now.
No, it was snowing this morning at the hotel. When I left, there was snowfall going on.
Takes a snap. It gets tipped into the running back's hands. He makes something out of nothing, and he'll get down to about the 35-yard line before he is tackled.
Solid run, man. And like I said, these Team Gray running backs, they're getting close to averaging about 5 to 6 yards a carry right now.
Brendan Dollar, 5'8", 135 out of Fort Myers, Florida on that carry.
All these kids with these creative names. Brendan Dollar, that's too icy.
I believe I called during the jersey presentation, I called him Brendan Call Me Money Dollar.
Oh, he has the name of his first son, Hundo. Young Hundo.
Third down play coming up. Takes a snap, high snap, and he gets it. Looking to pass, sends it up here on the near side. That's going to be caught
great throw
at the 20.
Catch.
And he gets taken out of bounds.
And the big man was moving. He's a nice-sized kid out there playing receiver.
Averin Chapatsu, that's the A-Train right there, 5'6", 185, Lowell, Massachusetts.
Well, we know why they call him A-Train, because the kid was in a hurry getting down that field.
Had the opportunity to see him play at the Beantown Classic up in Boston, Massachusetts over the 4th of July weekend last year.
I'm going to have to start stocking your page. You get all the prestigious events.
Which had a great time up there. Shout out to Coach Brian Arrington. Shotgun split back set. Wideouts on each side. Takes a snap. Again, another high snap. And now he's got to keep it a busted play, and penalty flag comes in.
And he really only needed about another half a second. He could have avoided that tackle. And that's the importance of snapping. Like that wasn't a terribly bad snap, but if it would have been a perfect snap, he could have got something going.
Holding is the call against the West, so that'll back him up. Remain first down.
Both teams have had difficulty once they got into the red zone today, and it's something about there being less field for the defenders to have to defend. It just makes it more difficult when you start getting into these red zone areas.
Well, I can tell you this, the wind has died down. The flags on the goalpost aren't quite blowing as hard as they were, and you're not hearing it brush up against the microphone anymore. Takes the snap, hands it off, does go off tackle here to the right side and gets taken down in the backfield.
Hold on, we got a defender with the ball.
Blue Squad tries to claim they get the ball, but I don't think so.
G-Money right now. No, you didn't hit the ball. He was down. Get out of there. Go to the other. I'm sorry, man. I usually do ground footage, so if you go back on Semi-Pro Live, I have hours and hours of his hilarious footage.
Number 10, or excuse me, that's 18. William Taylor, better known as Sunshine, for the Blue Squad on that stop.
Shout out to Sunshine, man. He had to work I'll talk about it after the play.
Takes a snap and hit in the backfield and taken down as a host of Blue Squad led by
Sunshine in there again.
Sunshine's in there, but led by Keandre Wright, 6 foot, 220 pound out of Toledo, Ohio. Defensive lineman making the stop.
Them Ohio boys. But a quick little story about Sunshine. He was actually here at the Bret Cooper Academic All-American last year, and he had a tragic injury where he broke his leg, wasn't able to continue on in the competition, and he worked all year to get back to this moment. Matter of fact, if you're paying attention, not only did he get back in rehab, he's actually added about 50. I mean, he's added about 30 pounds of muscle.
He has bulked up.
Yeah, he was a skinny kid when he was out here last year.
I remember that last year. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper on a naked bootleg, goes to the left side.
Oh, nice hit, but he's able to break off of it. Oh, he breaks off another one. They finally get him down. But, I mean, just his story is inspirational to me because he didn't just come back. He took steps to make sure that the same thing didn't happen to him again. And I remember seeing him last year, and I was like, oh, he's kind of a slight kid to be out here with some All-Americans. And it didn't turn out the way he wanted to, but, hey, his game has improved. His position has changed. He looks more comfortable as a defensive end. The weight looks good on him, and the kid's playing, so I wish him the best of luck.
Jack Krulikowski on that tackle, number 11, the linebacker, 6 foot 145 out of Nashua, New Hampshire.
We've got 2 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the game.
Shotgun. Low snaps. Got to pick it up. In trouble. He's going to get sacked all the way back to the 31. And then we got a penalty flag that comes in from the backfield. 39 for the blue squad. On the sack. Let's see what the penalty is going to be here, because it came out of the defensive backfield. To the blue squad.
We got 2 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here. We're going to take a quick little break while they decipher what's going on.
All right, keep it here. We'll be back.
We are back.
First down play here for the blue squad. Takes a snap, handles off up the middle, and takes it down right to the 20-yard line. That's going to be Deshaun Jenkins, the 5'10", 186-pound running back out of Fort Myers, Florida. Second down, gain of about 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Gray squad in that 3-4 defense. Takes the snap again, hands it off, will punch it outside, then cuts back inside, looking for some room. Gets wrapped up and thrown forward over the 25 to about the 27. Make that the 28-yard line, first down. Tyler Hatton.
You know, I know it's an all-star game, but running a 3-3-5 defense in an all-star game is a complicated scheme for an offensive line to have to pick up in only 7 days.
Well, right now they're on a 3-4-4. So they're showing 4 linebackers right now. As you hear that wind kind of pick up again.
They'll never let Channing coach in this game. I'll come out here to 2-back high.
Takes the snap, looking to pass, sends it up, and penalty flag comes in. Falls incomplete.
1 minute left to go here in the half. Well, 1 minute, 1 second. Let me not cheat the folks.
Holding called against the blue team, blue squad. to push them back to the 18-yard line, still first down. You're going to bring Quentin Lee all the way here to the near side, 5'11", 170-pounder out of Atlanta, Georgia, wide receiver. And then we have a timeout called by the East. By the Blue, we'll take that timeout as well. Keep it here. We'll be right back here on NYSR National Sports Radio coverage of the Bret Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Games, powered by Semi-Pro Live.
Right.
40 seconds remaining in the half. 6-0 is our score. It's been a tight defensive battle back and forth between these two teams. Gray with the lead. Blue with the football, trying to get something going. And let's see, what are they doing? Are they trying to...
Kenny, my son just asked me, can he go down there on the field and go play? Are you not looking outside of this big window? You notice there are no other... You know, every youth football game in America, there's a another youth football game going on somewhere down there on that track or sideline somewhere. There's no kids out.
So they adjusted the clock. They're adjusting the clock. It says 51 seconds now.
You know what they should?
They're trying to adjust it to 58, I believe.
I think they should have let the parents. It's probably 20 degrees warmer on the other side.
So 59 seconds on the clock.
I've always wondered, what kind of guys become referees? You know, it's a very abusive job. Do they need the $50 per day, or is it just like, do they enjoy animosity? I feel like some of these guys.
Wait a minute. They're getting $50 per game? I need to negotiate my contract. Here's the pass on the far side of the field, and up and trying to sky forward, and penalty flag comes in. As number 20, DeMarcus Golden, the 6', 175-pounder from Akron, Ohio, went up for it and got the contact. He'll get the pass interference call.
He thought he was going to get dunked on like LeBron James, so they had to foul my dude. You know how it goes. Hey, we got whistleblowers in here, man. So what is the mindset of someone who becomes a referee? Why would you volunteer for a very small amount of money to be abused, sometimes physically accosted by parents?
You know, sometimes I ask myself that same, but
for the sport, usually you're gonna find guys that have played the sport, that played football, and they didn't get to take it to that next level. You know, everybody has dreams of being NFL players or whatever, and so this is a good way to stay close to the game and get paid at the same time.
All right. right, man. Well, hey, I think I'm gonna start a company called Chicks with Sticks, and they're gonna do chain crews because you can never find chain crews, and they keep asking the team dads. The team moms gonna get down on the field, so I'm gonna get a whole gang of team moms. This could be a service. You can get semi-pro live, and the Chicks with the Sticks, they'll come out and work the chains, and then you can avoid that awkward speech that all right, guys, we need 2 parents from each side before we can start the game. So I feel that'll be a nice addition to the semi-pro live package.
I'm gonna rate that joke PG. That was might have went over somebody's heads, but hey, as a matter of fact, on the chain crew, I got my son on the chain crew. I got my nephew, and I have my son's girlfriend. So we actually do have a chick
with a stick.
Yeah, she's the one in the Uggs. Kenny assessment was right, and we're about 190 yards away from that side of the field. But man, we're high up in the box.
Now, my other question is, it's 2022 now, right?
Right.
Why are we still measuring down in distance with 2 sticks and some chains?
Dude, you know what? I don't understand why that happens.
Laser or anything right now?
One, we could have the laser. Oh, my man coming through here with the barbecue. Oh, where's – okay. We're missing a lot of barbecue. But the other thing the other thing is I always tell the referees to mark the big spots. Like, you avoid measurements if you're doing all this in between here and in between there. You can always go with the big marks. In high school, they do it. Pros, they do it. You rarely see measurements.
So we don't need these sticks.
We don't – we need the sticks. Oh, okay. we need, but we don't need them for measurements.
We got to get the professional back on. Back to Kenny.
Here we go. Takes the snap, a pass. It's caught here on the near side, down at about the 43-yard line. He'll get taken down. They got to have the sticks because it's all about the visual. People in the stands have to see those down markers. Now you could easily make them laser so you don't have the chain in between.
That's true.
If you had to where it had to have a green light on the stick on each end, so they're within that 10-yard laser connection, much like a garage door.
That's true. That would be cool. I think that works. Also, I was thinking about maybe you can put the technology in the ball somehow or whatever at the tip, some type of magnetic or something. So if it hits it, then we know we got a first down. But if it doesn't hit anything, it is not a first down. Because I hate measurements. I'm not going to lie. Like referees, with me running a ref company, that's the biggest thing. I'm like, dude, do not put me in a position to have to measure this in a critical game.
Well, let me go back to what Channing was talking to you about being a referee. Let me put it on the positive side here for you. It is a fantastic job that referees do, particularly at the youth level. It is challenging. Let's be honest. It is challenging in today's world, the way things have gone, how people have taken youth sports. They've taken it to a whole different level.
Definitely.
But, tell us, what's it like for you to be out there and your referees be on these fields, calling these type of games, doing these kind of things for the youth of the community?
Oh, it's a good deal. It's a good thing. And the guys enjoy it. Whenever I ref, I enjoy the spirit of the competition and seeing who the next stars are and then saying, hey, I refereed that kid's game. As a matter of fact, I was doing a basketball game recently, and there's a kid that plays here at DeSoto, and I used to do his youth games, and he recognized me like, hey, you used to do my games all the time and all that. So they it goes both ways.
2nd down and 5 play comes here to the near side, looking for some space. He'll get about 3-4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 1 coming up. And I have that. I mean, obviously, I get a lot of recognition. A lot of people recognize me from the TV show Friday Night Tykes. But I do high school football as well.
Right.
And, doing youth football so many times and doing the youth games at Taifa down in San Antonio, up here in Dallas, Houston Market, the Rio Grande Valley, what have you. I run into some of these high school players.
Exactly.
And I'm on the field because I'm getting my pregame interviews from the head coaches.
Right.
And also I'll see the players playing, they're warming up, and it's like, aren't you Kenny Long? And I'm like, yes, I am. And you're looking good. I remember seeing these kids playing at the youth level. How special is that for you when you see these kids at this youth level and you see them at the high school level when you see them playing and how they recognize you?
It's amazing. It gives you a sense of pride. Oh, nice catch.
Pass caught, number 24 for the Blue. That's Caden Clark, 5'3", 310-pounder out of Fort Myers, Florida. That'll be first down. Should be first down.
Maybe they got to measure.
The down marker's all the way past.
But, yeah, it gives you a sense of pride. I know we had a kid that played at Duncanville in the state championship game, a freshman, Moore. wide receiver. He played in a league that, not only do I run referees, I also own a league or whatever. I'm an owner of a league. And so get to see these kids play in the league, whether you're an owner or a referee, and then see them excel is an amazing thing or whatever. And you feel like you played a part in it, even though, and I will say you do play a part in it as a referee a little bit because, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Big 12 Youth Sports League. Join us, Big12Youth at gmail.com. Shout out to Greeny and the forward Crimson Tide who just played the Nationals in Florida. But, just to get back to the point, it gives you a sense of pride being involved with kids. And as referees, we're also coaches on the field. Sometimes we're giving them alignment, assignment situations and stuff that the coaches may not on that level coach them up on and stuff. And so you're kind of teaching them also as they're coming up through the ranks.
Absolutely. All right, well, congratulations on what you guys are doing for the youth, as referee with the whistleblowers and also the Big 12 youth program out here in Dallas. Congratulations on everything you guys are doing, and good luck for coming up in 2022. Brand new year.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully.
Shout out Kenny Long. Shout out Shannon Humphrey. Y'all the best.
All right. 6 seconds remaining. 6-0 is our score.
Man, Pat must have some big ears. He didn't keep my headset warm. Nah. Back to the action. Well, looks like we have another meeting. I want to get everything correct and right. And it was a very handy interview that Pat just happened to be walking in as my barbecue plate finally made it up here to the press box. So it was just great timing that I was able to fade away and he was able to come in here with that crucial commentary. But we are in our second of our triple header. We got 6 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. I don't know why they're stopping play and doing this referee meeting to figure out something with 6 seconds to go. Making these parents suffer, except for the ones that are in the car watching the game. Shout out to them. We do it for the views.
We'll ask how your score is now. Bret Cooper.
Able to have that one-on-one aspect with some of the youth from the DFW. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. A little bit of a special guest. We have Kayla from the show Bring It here to know or be on the lookout as they try to become D1 athletes and further their careers.
The one thing I always tell kids when I talk to them before football, anything, make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Make sure you listen to your parents, teachers, coaches, be appreciative of them because the things they do, they go outside the boundaries to help you get to where you're trying to be playing football.
I was calling coaches, college coaches. We calling the majors D1 to the higher D2. We're calling coaches.
Yes, we got Reggie Swinton, former Dallas Cowboy great, former Detroit Lion, and he was in the NFL longer than, I've done anything else in my life, so I'm probably missing an NFL team or two. But man,
when I go there, I'm gonna get bigger. That's in my head. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get bigger for sure.
Hey man, this is a coach's dream. You introduce yourself to our audience. The Semi-Pro Live audience doesn't know you. I know you very well, but Jim Pointer of Lamar High School.
Well, thank you. That's really nice of you. And boy, I have to tell you a quick story. That 6th grade.
Tough. I was fighting it. I've been fighting it for my whole life, pretty much. So freshman year.
Arlington, Texas. I'm out here. I have the pleasure of bringing one of the hometown cats who's made good, man. I have Madre Harper, secondary player for the New York Giants. Biggest pleasure I've had of today. We got NFL star Akeem Talib out here with his unit, NDU, North Dallas out here representing. So, man, tell me a little bit more about Team Fast.
You know what? These guys, they play hard, man. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Coach Don Smith and what he does with that Highland Park team, and they're always consistently pushing us to be better. And these guys just show up, right? They show up. We
Receiver Roy Williams. Now, man, I just wanted to take a moment to see what you doing out here with Coach Reggie.
And Coach Reggie got me out here in this heat with these kids, man. So, you know, anything for the kids out here coaching this all-star event that Coach Reggie's put together, man. It's a great event, first annual, and I see good things coming from years to come.
All right, man. So, able to have that one-on-one aspect with some of the youth from the DFW. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. A little bit of a special guest. We have Kayla from the show Bring It here to know or be on the lookout as they try to become D1 athletes and further their careers.
The one thing I always tell kids when I talk to them before football, anything, make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Make sure you listen to your parents, teachers, coaches, be appreciative of them because the things they do, they go outside the boundaries to help you get to where you're trying to be when you're playing football. You know,
I was calling coaches, college coaches. We calling the majors D1 to the higher D2. We're calling coaches.
Yes, we got Reggie Swinton, former Dallas Cowboy great, former Detroit Lion, and he was in the NFL longer than, you know, I've done anything else in my life, so I'm probably missing an NFL team or two. But, man,
when I go there, I'm gonna get bigger. That's in my head. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get bigger for sure.
Hey, man, hey, this is a coach's dream. Introduce yourself to our audience. The Semi-Pro Live audience doesn't know you. I know you very well, but Jim Pointer of Lamar High School.
Well, thank you. That's really nice of you. And boy, I have to tell you a quick story. That 6th grade.
Tough. I was fighting it. I've been fighting it for my whole life, pretty much. So freshman year.
Arlington, Texas. I'm out here. I have the pleasure of bringing one of the hometown cats who's made good, man. I have Madre Harper, secondary player for the New York Giants. Biggest pleasure I've had of today. We got NFL star Akeem Talib out here with his unit, NDU, North Dallas out here representing. So, man, tell me a little bit more about Team Fast.
You know what? These guys, they play hard, man. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Coach Don Smith and what he does with that Highland Park team, and they're always consistently pushing us to be better. And these guys just show up, right? They show up. We
see Roy Williams. Now, man, I just wanted to take a moment to see what you doing out here with Coach Reggie.
And Coach Reggie got me out here in this heat with these kids, man. So, anything for the kids out here coaching this all-star event that Coach Reggie's put together, man. It's a great event, first annual, and I see good things coming from years to come.
All right, man. So
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we get set to start the second half, here's the kick. It's an onside kick, squib up the middle, and recovered by the Blue Squad. As A-Train able to collect that football, and the Gray Squad will take over, leading 6-0 here to start this second half.
That kid's making plays all over the place. He's just everywhere the football is today.
He has been. He's got the only touchdown on the game so far, a 6-yard touchdown run by Avron Chapatsuth.
I'm going to go ahead and give you your credit. That was a great pronunciation. You hit that one smooth. There was no struggle, no hesitation. I feel like I would have hesitated a little bit before I spit that one out. You went in there with full confidence. Shout out to Kenny Long.
Yeah, when you've done this for a period of time, you learn pronunciation of very strange-looking last names or even first names. But believe me, there's still some that I struggle with. Those Hawaiian names get me all the time.
It's okay, man.
I have to practice them.
We can't afford to go out to Hawaii as much as we should.
Penalty flag on the play. We're going to have a false start called against the Blue Squad.
But we do go out to Hawaii. Semi-Pro Live. We'll start a Hawaiian branch.
Hey, your director done corrected you with the quickness.
With the quickness. What was I talking about,
Yeah,
man?
what are you talking about? You will go to? I'll go to Hawaii.
You know what? My pronunciation of Hawaiian words and names are way better when I'm on the island. You know, it's because I'm out here.
It's those umbrella drinks.
It is. I haven't had one or enough. All right. Let's see.
So first down and 15 after the false start.
The wind is slowly returning back to the field.
Riley Martinez takes a snap, hands it off, and off tackle to the left goes Deshaun Jenkins. Deshaun Jenkins, 5'10", 186 pounds, out of Fort Myers, Florida.
Fort Myers came out with some force.
Riley, a sizable quarterback for a 13U, 6'2", 160 pounds, out of Boyerton, Pennsylvania.
Shotgun formation. Hands off up the middle.
Once again goes back to Jenkins. Jenkins this time hits the right side of the line. And it brings up third down and 9. They'll get back in between the sticks.
That was a nice little series for him right there. 2 runs. He was able to average about 3 to 4 yards a carry on that little short burst. Just the unfortunate thing, they started off behind the chains, so they're going to have a big third down and long here. 10 minutes, 34 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Team Gray protecting a 6-point lead.
Single back set, shotgun. Takes a snap. He's looking to pass. Sends it up on the far side of the field, and that's in and out of the hands. He had a man open.
Man, that should have been a highlight. He should have caught that on that kid's head.
DeMarcus Golden had that in his hands in double coverage, mind you. A fantastic throw by Riley Martinez. He dropped that thing in like a dime, but they just could not hold on to it. Was DeMarcus Golden. Fourth down coming up.
Now, on another subject, we're on our way to the stadium, Kenny. This is something I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I had to have a conversation about how to spell the word gray. You know, I don't spell the best, you know. So my producer's like, should I spell it with an E? And I looked at her and I was like, that's a thing? You mean like Grey's Anatomy? Then she pulls open a Google document saying, no, look, it's a whole thing. People get in arguments about it.
They do.
That's a thing?
It is.
Where have I been living at? Oh, my bad. I'm on.
So the punt will be down at about the 13-yard line. First down coming up here for the Gray. It is a thing.
In America?
Yes, it is. It is. I mean, how do you think it should be spelled?
With an A, because America.
So it should be Gray, Gray.
Yes.
Okay.
Like Americans say.
So according to Merriam-Webster.com.
Merriam or America Webster?
Merriam.
Okay, I don't know. That's a little long.
Webster. Gray with an A and gray with an E are both common spellings of the color between black and white. Gray is more frequent in American English, whereas gray is more common in British English.
I'm upset because I'm looking at the live stream and I have 69 gray, Grey. Then I have Janet Landon, number 88, and she has GRAY, but she put hers in quotations as if to let her know which one is better.
Takes a snap in a good hard run. Avron Chapatsuth once again on the carry, and you saw some ball stripping going on there, and he held on to that ball tight, gets down for a first down all the way to the 26, 27-yard line.
Kenny not even going to stutter on that last name. Really making me feel bad about myself right now. He is spitting that name out of there.
So, long story short, it can be of either spelling. It depends on your preference. My preference is Grey. To me, gray as a color, if your last name is Gray, Gray. Bad snap, grabs it, and he's just going to drop down back at about the 12, 13-yard line.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kenny. Your gray has less freedom than my gray.
You can have all the gray you want. I don't care.
America with an A.
That's all right.
Hey, look. When Google says it out loud, they spell it. Facebook's got it right. Oh. Bret Cooper saw his logo on the ground. He had to come pick it up.
Of course.
It's like the American flag. My apologies, Bret.
Shotgun, single back set. And fumble on the play.
He never had security.
And never had that ball secured. Recovered by big number 99 for the Blue Squad. Damon McCreary, 6'4", 330-pound defensive tackle out of Toledo, Ohio, with the fumble recovery, and he proudly lifts that ball up in the air.
Ohio boys making an impact out here. Now, you know what I always notice? See, when you're a larger athlete, you only get to celebrate when it's a turnover, because if you have to go to that next play and you didn't talk a lot of noise after that, it might be hard to get it back up to go in.
So it'll be first down and 10 from the 11. Blue Squad with an opportunity to tie this ball game and possibly take the lead with an extra point.
Shotgun formation. Takes
a snap, hands it off, and shifted a little run back. And he'll get dropped, but not before he gets about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play.
I mean, it's looking like this D-line is getting on them immediately, but every time the play ends, like a couple of these runs, I was for sure they've been 2-3 yards lost, and sure enough, it's a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Jeremiah Fuller on the carry for the Blue Squad. Like I said, gain about 3 yards. Second down and 7 coming up. They can get a first down just past the 2.
This is a very technically sound offensive line, and part of that is because they're not a physically imposing offensive line, but they're getting a body on body.
Fuller gets it across the 5 to about the 3.
Like, look at this play right here. None of those blocks were impressive, but they were very serviceable. They're getting the job done, so I respect what they're doing down there.
Third down. Third down play coming up here for the Blue, looking to tie this ball game up with 7:10 remaining clock running here in the third quarter. Takes a snap, hands it off, and nowhere to go. The big defense, and the fumble on the play. Nope, they're going to say he was down.
Hey, you saw G Money?
They say he was down. Fine Vailahai out of Salt Lake City, Utah, thought he was going to have himself a long run for a touchdown, but the white hat, the referee,
He's looking out for him, man. It's a big athlete.
Fervently showed that he was down on the ground before the fumble.
If you were on the field, you'd be able to see the muscles in his face flex as he did that.
So 4th and goal coming up, 4th down, and about 3 coming up. Takes a snap, hands it off. They'll try to power run up the middle and into the end zone, touchdown.
And they're finally able to get in there. And this is the first time that either one of these offensive lines have gotten some vertical movement. And they just cleared a hole and moved people out of the way.
David Moore Jr., the running back out of West Orange, New Jersey, 5'10", 157 pounds, with the touchdown. And this ties this game up at 6-all.
Okay, we got a touchdown. All the Team Gray people, go ahead and put touchdown Team Gray in your specific spelling. Let's see who's right. We'll let the parents decide.
Call that about a 5-yard touchdown run. It's a good power run up that right side. And it looks like they're going to try to kick for the extra point.
Oh, they fancy, huh?
And now we got a penalty on the field. It's going to be a delay game call. And that will probably take away the attempt for the kick on the extra point.
Unfortunately, the first kick of the game was, about a yard short. It was perfectly kicked in the middle. It was about a yard short from getting across the bottom bar. So,
yeah, but that was against the wind.
That was against the wind. This is with the wind, though.
This is with the wind. They may still take a shot at it, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to go for it conventionally.
I always wondered this. What if you were in like a field goal situation and you just randomly like motioned out a wide receiver? I think the defense wouldn't rush you after you did that. Just kick it easily. I see the wheels turning in Kitty's mind. Man, that might actually work.
It would if they didn't have the rules where you couldn't rush the kicker.
Ah, okay. Wonder if I just go up to the ref. Hey, look, man, he's not going out for a pass. I'm just going to sit him over here to freak people
Shotgun, takes a snap, hands it off, comes here to the near side, looks to turn the corner, 5. Penalty flag comes in. That's going to come back as Deshaun Jenkins runs it in for the extra point, but a penalty flag from the backfield usually indicates holding. And that is the call. They'll have to retry it again. So they'll back this up some more. Now they'll put it at the 18-yard line. Still an extra point tried. All knotted up at 6. They got the play call.
Ooh, this has been a long extra point attempt. They should celebrate like it's a fresh touchdown if they get it in.
Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Rolls out to the far side. He'll send it up into the end zone. Tipped up, and that's going to be intercepted.
There's some parents in the crowd right now who are confused. They think it's a turnover.
But a penalty flag on the field as well.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all.
And we've got an injured player on the field. And it's right where the penalty flag was at. That might have been a blindside block.
Oh, man. Hopefully that young man's okay. Let's take a quick commercial break. You know, Semi-Pro Live, we don't show injured kids. We'll see you guys after the break.
kickoff taken at the 15-yard line.
Oh, Kenny just busted out new music. Hey, this is like we were listening to NPR. Got a little soul in there. Back to the action. Commentating my second Bret Cooper Academic All-American with the great Kenny Long.
I don't know if I'd go down that road yet. Not great. No.
Look, man, I'm gonna call you great till people start calling me great.
I stay humble on that.
Never. I'm trying to get an Emmy with 2 iPhones. Don't you let me get an Emmy.
First down from the 31-yard line after the return for the kick for the Gray Squad. We're all knotted at 6 here in the third quarter with 5:50 remaining. If you're on the stream, thank you for joining us. Takes the snap and
showing off some closing speed there.
Making the pass good, well covered by number 5 for the Blue Squad. That's going to be Damari Clemens, 5'11", 143-pounder out of Buffalo, New York.
I don't like the quarterback's decision-making on that one. He's a little indecisive. If you're going to throw that hitch, stand and deliver, I felt like he made one too many reads before he decided to go with that decision.
Second down and 10 coming up here for the Gray. Big 54 Tyrez Jones, 6'2", 275 out of Carterville, Illinois, here on the right side of that offensive line.
Trips formation.
And another bad snap, and they got a drop on it. That's going to bring up third down. Third down and long now. They'll spot the ball at the 23-yard line.
And the wind's still howling and blowing around the stadium. Shotgun formation. They're going to go with the trips formation up top. Now, this is the first trips bunch formation that we've seen out of any team today.
Takes the snap out of the shotgun, drops it, picks it up. He's going to keep it himself.
He's got blocking that direction.
And
oh, nice move.
In trouble, and he gets taken down right at about the line of scrimmage. Fourth down coming up, maybe got a yard on it.
If they're not able to convert this, it's going to be simply because of execution. Each play on this 3-play series has just had something that was a little off about it, whether it's the timing, ball handling, the snap. They just haven't executed well on this series.
Number 4, the quarterback on the carry on there. Don't have his name. Here comes the punt. And it'll be straight up and down, and it'll take
the wind, too.
It'll take a roll for the Blue.
Did a great kid just kick that?
He didn't kick it, but he kind of touched it forward.
And nobody jumped on it? I come from a different generation of football now. I never thought I'd be old enough to say something like that, but apparently I am. I come from football back in the day when we played on grass.
First and 10 for the Blue. They're going to have it in excellent field position. A little conference going on with the referees.
Play on grass, and then we went to Duncanville, DeSoto, Cedar Hill, and Arlington Bowie had turf fields. AstroTurf, not real turf.
Yeah, I remember that turf there. That's where you got tackled on that. You guaranteed to lose about 2 layers of skin.
Ooh, yeah. I was a lineman, so I enjoyed those games. I got to wear tennis shoes, so that means my knees and ankles weren't going to be all beat up after the game. So to me, I was like I'm outside in my pajamas.
So there was a flag down on the play, but they have waved that flag off. So first down from the 24-yard line of the Gray, and I think now we have a timeout on the field. Yep, a timeout. We'll take that timeout. Keep it here. We'll be right back. welcome back. Here we go. First down play here for the Blue. Fumble on the play. He's got a drop on it back at the 30-yard line as number 24 for the Blue squad. Recovering the football. Don't have his name. Whoever number 24 is. Well, help if I look at the right roster. Caden Clark, my bad, out of Fort Myers, Florida. .302 remaining clock running. 6-6 is our score here in the third quarter. Shotgun takes the snap, hands it off. Comes here to the right side, going left to right. Breaks a couple of tackles and then falls forward. After being wrapped up, number 31 on that carry, David Moore Jr., 5'10", 157 out of West Orange. Out in Jersey.
Hey, South Shore and Jersey have shown up in waves for this Bret Cooper. We had a couple of kids last year from that area of the country, but this year
brings up third down and about 13. Make that 14. Third and 14 coming up for the Blue squad. Takes the snap, rolls out, looking to pass to the left side, sends it up, and overshoots his intended receiver. He was looking for number 89, who I don't have on the Blue roster. But the quarterback right now, Charles Scott, 6 foot 190 out of Richmond, Virginia, making that pass attempt. It's going to bring up fourth down. So fourth down play, looks like they're going to go for it. Scott has Jeremiah Fuller on his right hip. Two wideouts on the far side and the left side, one here to the near side. Now penalty flag comes out. They're going to have another delay of game call. That might change this call. See what the coaching staff decides.
Oh, it'll definitely change the call because this is going to go from, well, it should. If I'm and no one's tried this, this is a chance to change field positioning dramatically for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and they'll pull out Scott and send in the punter. Punter looks to be number 25, Kobe Perry, out of Nashua, New Hampshire.
I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. There's no reason for big man to be on the field. There's no football-based reason to have that big of an athlete on the field. Now, what is he going to do as far as covering this?
Let's see where they spot this at. This was a nice punt, and they may have gotten this out of bounds right at the 1 yard line. What a fantastic punt!
One of the more crucial plays in the entire game just happened right there, as they have dramatically changed field position with this.
Kobe Perry put this right at the corner of the end zone, and it could not have been any more perfect. No extra bounces. One bounce goes out of bounds, and both referees come up, and they both agree the 1 yard line.
It turned out good because it was a good kicker. I still don't forgive the coach for bringing a 300-pound lineman for a punt return. We don't need to be out there. That's when the skinny people try to get their revenge. All right? Been having my way all game, and you're going to put me out here on a punt return so somebody can catch me slipping.
So 1st and 10 from their own 1 yard line. The Gray squad comes out very dangerous in their backfield right now in the end zone. Takes the snap. Fumbles the snap. Picks it up. He breaks one tackle and tries to throw it out, and that is going to be caught. Oh, my goodness, what a series of events right there. As that could have been very, very dangerous.
Sometimes you have to accept the fact that God wants him to complete that pass, Kenny.
Number 82 goes back to the pass and makes the catch. Colin Winters, 5 foot 510-pounder out of Murray, Kentucky, bails out his team, and a nice throw as well by the quarterback, number 4, which I don't have his name. Breaks a tackle in the end zone, is able to get that ball off.
Another one of those Kentucky boys.
Second down, we'll call it 2nd and 5. Penalty flag. Now we're going to have a false start.
38 in the third quarter. Almost about to be full. Blue 6, gray 6.
Wow. That is probably the worst possible place to have a false start.
Well,
would you be in shotgun in this position right here?
Well, look at all of high school and college football right now. It's all out of the shotgun. You hardly find anybody under center anymore, even in these situations.
Oh,
And that's what's being taught now. Everything's out of the shotgun.
They've had several bad snaps. That's my only thing. Several. That one was an iffy snap.
Takes a snap and comes here to the near side, gets over the 5.
Solid run
Take
by
it
him.
down to the 6.
That's a solid run. He could have, and you know what? That's just will and determination, because he could have easily taken a hit for a loss right there and blamed it on the lack of blocking.
Number 27, Armand Williams on the carry.
It's going to be 3rd and manageable, and they're out of the shadow of their own end zone, so they're in a position to actually convert this down and get a first down on this play. All right, DJ.
So that ends our third quarter of play, all knotted at 6. Keep it here. Fourth quarter action coming your way. The Bret Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Games 13U game. Correction on the last pass play on that catch for 5 yards. That was Jaden Pablo, 5'6", 115, out of Honolulu, Hawaii, that made that catch. I was looking at the wrong roster.
One of the flying Hawaiians. He probably got him confused with a bird. They kind of.
No, I just got confused between blue and gray.
It must have been the E.
Maybe. Who knows? 3rd down and 5 right now for the gray, and whistles blow, and we're going to have a timeout. And a timeout just before the play goes off. Wow. Interesting call. You just had a timeout for the quarter, and now you got to call another timeout. Something they saw. Keep it here. We'll be back. go. Third down and actually 6. Third down and 4 play coming up, and then we get flags. And they're going to call this false start called against the Grays. Back them up some more. This will put the ball at about between the 3 and 4 yard line on third down.
Third down. Who's the play team going to do? They're going to throw the ball or they're going to run the ball? Which one is going to be? Blue team on defense. So we got that play call out there. We're going to 5 time plays.
And now we've got another timeout called by the Gray Squad. They've just wasted 2 timeouts.
Can they do
here in the fourth quarter? So keep it here. We'll be back. We'll take that timeout with them. So a quick timeout, but it ends up being based on what the referee just signaled. That is the Gray Squad's 3rd and final timeout of this game. So no more timeouts here in the fourth quarter for the Gray Squad. Takes a snap, drops it, picks it up, looking to pass, sends it up the middle, and over the head of the intended receiver. He was looking for Chapatsuth, and just too tall for him. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And I want to know what their decision making is going to be on this one. They've got the wind at their back, but they can't block punts, so I guess I would go ahead and take the punt. I guess I overthought that myself.
It looks like they will set up the punt. They've got too many players on the field. Play clock down to 5. Takes the snap. Here comes the kick. And this will go straight up in the air. Not going to get much. It'll be returnable from the 25, the 20, and down to the 15 as Damari Clemens out of Buffalo, New York with the return. And the Blue Squad will have the football again in beautiful field position at the 15-yard line of the Gray.
I want to hear y'all say yeah.
Here we go. First down and 10 from the 15 for Blue. As Riley Martinez in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off. He'll give it to Fuller. Fuller looks to turn the corner on the far side. Back to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to get blown up.
Big time hit near the sideline. Maybe that's why the parents never want to come out and hold the chains.
I believe that was number 26 making that hit for the Gray Squad. That should be Adrian Cruz out of Londonderry, New Hampshire. 5'9", 180-pounder. Came out of that linebacker spot. Second down and 10. This time they got the 5'10", 186-pounder out of Fort Myers, Florida, Deshaun Jenkins in the backfield. Give it to Jenkins. Jenkins breaks one tackle, cuts back inside and takes it down to the 11, third down.
And that'll be another solid run. Looks like he'll pick up maybe 4 or 5 yards on the carry, making this a third down and very manageable for Team Navy.
So third down play here for the Blue Squad. All tied up at 6, looking to take the lead here with 9:27 clock running here in the game. This is the 13U Bret Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Bowl game. And penalty flags, whistle blows. We're going to have a false start called against the Blue Squad.
And that's going to take it from being a third and manageable to a third and long. There's not a lot of playbooks. There's not a lot of plays in the playbook for this situation.
And whistles blow once again. And now I believe we're going to have a timeout called by the Blue Squad. With 8:43 remaining, third down and long coming up. Keep it here. We'll be right back on NYSR National News Sports Radio, powered by Semi-Pro Live.
Able to have that one-on-one aspect with some of the youth from the DFW. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. A little bit of a special guest. We have Kayla from the show Bring It here to know or be on the lookout as they try to become D1 athletes and further their careers.
The one thing I always tell kids when I talk to them before football, anything, make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Make sure you listen to your parents, teachers, coaches, be appreciative of them, because the things they do, they go outside the boundaries to help you get to where you're trying to be when you're playing football. You know,
I was calling coaches. College coaches. We calling the majors D1 to the higher D2. We're calling coaches.
Yes, we got Reggie Swinton, former Dallas Cowboy great, former Detroit Lion, and he was in the NFL longer than, I've done in my life, so I probably missed.
One of the great things that these players get to do here at the Bret Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Games is to attend the Goodyear Cotton Bowl over at AT&T Stadium over in Jerry World, and it was the college football playoff game between Alabama and Cincinnati. And a great time had by everyone. Alabama, of course, with the win, move on to the national championship game. Here's the throw, and nearly picked off, but knocked out of bounds, incomplete. It'll bring up fourth down for the Blue Squad. Something that they enjoy every time they come out here for the Blue-Gray High School All-American game is the attendance of the Cotton Bowl. And, of course, the bowl games, the playoff games get moved every year to different bowl games for the playoff games. And this year was the playoff game for the Cotton Bowl.
And it's just a unique opportunity. How many kids can say they went to a youth sports All-American camp and game and went to go see an Alabama game? Like, that's a bucket list stuff. So we were in the house with the Alabama fans and the Bearcat fans, and one thing I can say, them Bearcat fans was real confident up until the snap, to that first snap, man.
And looks like a field goal attempt coming. So this will be a 32-yard field goal attempt against the wind. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is no good. It'll be wide to the left.
Well, hey, while we got a second, I want to give a big shout out to my guy, Tyler Booker of IMG Academy. He's spending today out at the Disneyland Worldwide World of Sports, or if I pronounced it right, I'm not quite sure. But he's in the Under Armour All-American game out there in Florida. Best of luck of him. And he just signed. He will be the left tackle for the Alabama Crimson Tide next year. So be on the lookout for him. I'm new to this, Kenny. I don't usually get kids going to five-star recruits to shout out during my broadcast. So now that I finally got one, got to show them some love.
Well, Lucas Coley, who joined us here at the Bret Cooper last year, got to attend the bowl game with his team, the Arkansas Razorbacks, which they get the win.
Good kid, man. Good kid.
Yep. Shotgun, Gray squad's ball. With 8:27 remaining, still tied at 6. Takes the snap. Quarterback keeper. He'll go to the left side and powers his way over the 20 to about the 21-22. They'll give him the 22.
I will say something that's different from this game and the last game, and something that Team Gray has been doing that's worked for them initially, they may want to address. They've been running a lot of tight end packages. And even when they do run 4 wides, they're keeping them in bunch set. So they're kind of fighting in a phone booth. They might want to think about going more spread-wise as the game goes on, give them a little bit more room to maneuver. They've been trying this. Like, they do have the lead, but they've been trying this method. Well, they don't have the lead. They're tied now. But they haven't been able to score since the first quarter. May try to stretch the field a little bit more.
And they've got penalty flag comes in. Number 15 in a quarterback for the Gray, and a false start called against the Gray. It's either Ashton Gauchette out of Smyrna, Georgia, or it's Jordan Jackson out of Shreveport, Louisiana, that is in there running things at quarterback.
I'm going to gamble on the Shreveport, Louisiana.
I'm thinking that's who it is.
I don't have any reason to believe that's who it is. I just that was my honest guess.
Now, problem with having players with the same number on. Shotgun split back set, and again a false start. Or correction, delay a game this time.
Oh, man, and this one is taking it from being a 2nd and short to now it's going to be 2nd down and long. And they're losing their discipline as this game goes on. 7 minutes left to go in the game.
And then number 4 comes back in. I don't have him on my roster here.
You got a tie ball game.
Takes the snap. And it looked like he was trying to do a read option, but that did not work out as he'll get taken down at about the 11-12 yard line.
And this is going to bring up one of the biggest 3rd downs of the game. Tie ball game. 6 minutes, 33 seconds left to go. So do we have overtime in the Bret Cooper Academic All-American?
I don't know. I don't think we've ever had a tie game.
I just want to see what happens. Brett's a funny guy. I want to just see what
Yeah, there's no telling what will happen. Takes a snap, hands it off. Comes here to the near side, to the 15, all the way down to about the 18-19 yard line on the carry.
That might be why there's 4 MVP awards instead of 3.
That's going to be
a problem that is above my pay grade.
I believe that's Demarion Cawthon on that carry out of Carbondale, Illinois, 6 foot, 157-pounder.
Hey, you've been calling that name all day. He hasn't made it. I'll say he hasn't made any big splash plays, but he's constantly been making plays for the entire game.
Takes the snap, fumbles the ball, manages to pick it up, stays on his feet, and finally gets taken down at about the 18. And he's got that jersey rolled up, so kind of hard to see his number. That might be the other number 12, Tristan Dotton, out of Boston, Massachusetts.
Well, hey, I don't know if there's anything wrong with them Bearcats. They just, I don't know how a cat can fare against an elephant. That's how the bowl game was. Just responding to something down in the post. Hey, I'm from Akron, Ohio, but I was born in Columbus, Ohio at the Ohio State Medical Center, so we all know who the official football team of the great state of Ohio is. They wear red and black, just not that set of red and black. 15U game will be starting momentarily. We've got 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Well, hold on. Hey, Bret Cooper. Got to ask you a crucial question. What are the rules about overtime at the Bret Cooper Academic All-American? So there is overtime. Okay, well, we will settle it on the field, Texas style. Okay. Referee played some future music, so I know this portion of my live stream will be blocked out during the recording. They had a flag on the play. And that's going to be holding against the offense. And that's going to back up Team Navy. They've got 5 minutes, 3 seconds. They've got the best field positioning, well, the best starting field positioning of any team so far today. Let's see if they can capitalize on this and win the game. Now, just to get everybody up to speed, the overtime rules will go as follow. Each team will get 4 plays from the 10-yard line. The team that scores or the team that advances the ball furthest will be your Bret Cooper Academic All-American winner.
So they just reset the play clock.
Shotgun formation. He's got a jet sweep in motion. He's going to hand it off, but early flags before he can get going.
They were looking to spring Caden Clark there out of Fort Myers, Florida. False start called against the Blue Squad.
That's another penalty against the offense. They're getting pretty far behind the chains at this point. This looks like it's going to be a 1st and 25? That's over 10 yards.
So still first down, but they got to get all the way to the 9 for a first. They got the ball at the 33.
This is a first down after a turnover. They haven't even gotten to snap the ball yet.
Takes the snap, looking to pass, sends it up the middle, and that's going to be at the feet. It was intended for DeMarcus Golden. As Charles Scott in at quarterback from Richmond, Virginia.
All right. Still trying to figure out what's going on down on the field.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun takes the snap. Again, looking to pass. Sends it on the far side, and that's going to be caught, but he's hit immediately. As it's going to be Quentin Lee on the catch out of Atlanta, Georgia, but he is immediately hit by number 27, Armon Williams.
And maybe gain of maybe 4.5 yards on the play. It's not going to do too much towards their end goal. It's going to bring up a third down looks to be about 3rd down and 11. Well, not 3rd down and 11. About 3rd down and 21.
Play clock down to 5. Takes a snap. They'll hand it off. Comes into the near side.
Oh, that was a
trying to stretch
block.
it and not going to get there as Japetsuth is there to greet him.
Nobody blocked for him, and I wish I had my instant replay going. I'm going to go ahead and take another look at it on my monitor. It looks like that left tackle just completely whiffed. Yeah, it was a terrible block by the left tackle and a terrible block by the tight end. Allowed the defense to just get too much penetration on that play.
David Moore Jr. on the carry for the Blue Squad. That's going to bring up 4th down and very long. And it looks like they're going to go for it. So here we go, 4th down play.
And another flag.
And that's going to be for a delay game. Took too long.
And we got 1 minute 52 seconds left to go in the ball game. Looks like we're heading towards overtime.
On blue.
Takes the snap. Here's the punt. And nearly blocked. And that's going to be returned as looks like, is that Japetsuth? It is.
That's definitely one of those. You're supposed to just let hit the ground and let the defense recover it real quick and live the fight another day.
Well, minute 44 left here in the football game. And Gray, I think, will try to do anything they can to try to end this game right here. But they got a little bit to go as they'll have the football at their own 27-yard line.
All right, well, more music to block out the live stream later. 6 time, under 2 minutes left to go in the ball game.
From the DFW.
Semi-Pro Live. A little bit of a special guest. We have Kayla from the show Bring It here.
To know or be on the lookout as they try to become D1 athletes and further their careers.
The one thing I always tell kids when I talk to them before football, anything, make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Make sure you listen to your parents.
Set, takes the snap, bad snap, and he's got to pick it up. And in trouble, and he will get taken down at about the 14-yard line.
And takes a big-time sack.
Adrian Cruz able to wrangle that ball in.
Not a big-time sack, a big-time catch.
And timeout called by the Blue Squad, trying to preserve some time here as they're running out of timeouts as well. 1:24 remaining. We'll step away real quick. Keep it here. 6-all with 1:24 remaining here in the football game. First down and long here for the Gray Squad after the penalty and then timeout. Shotgun split back set. Takes the snap. Quarterback keeper. And he'll try to fight his way over the 15, and he'll get to about the 16.
All right, I got to say it at this point. It's got to be they're going in this tight end set too much. I'm a lineman. I love tight end set. I like in the phone booth style football, but this is not working for you guys. You know, at this point, you can almost say it was a lucky one-off that you got the first touchdown in this formation, but they haven't been very diverse in their formations today.
Well, Adrian Cruz on that carry trying to find a way to move the ball forward. Final timeout called by the Blue Squad to preserve the 1:13 left in the game with third down coming up here for the Gray.
Wow. Well, anyway, while we have a moment due to the false start, let's give a big shout out to Bret Cooper Academic All-American alum, Winston Watkins Jr. He had a big decision to make last week, and, you know, while he didn't choose the Buckeyes, as I tried to pressure him to do, he made a very, very good choice. He'll be going to go spend his college days down at College Station with Jimbo Fisher. What do you think of the decision, Kenny?
You know, after this play, takes a snap, fumble on the play, and it's going to be recovered, I believe, by the Blue Squad. And it is. They will have the football.
To end it, 37 seconds.
They will have the football at the 2-yard line of the Gray with 37 seconds. No timeouts for either team. We're all knotted at 6.
Man. Well, after that play, they're going to go ahead and get their offense on the field. So what's your opinion on that Winston Watkins decision?
Yeah, A&M, it's a good school. Yeah, whatever decision is best for a player based on what they can provide. I'm not quite sure that he fits that system. I'm not quite sure he fits that system, but we'll see what Jimbo Fisher does. Jimbo Fisher has done different things with different types of quarterbacks, and you know it wouldn't be out of the realm for Fisher to change his offensive style with a quarterback like him.
Winston's going to be playing receiver.
Oh, excuse me, receiver.
Yeah.
For a receiver with him. Takes a snap. And into the end zone, touchdown.
That is true. If you look at their recent string of receivers, touchdown, and that is probably going to end the game.
And Jeremiah Fuller.
Our reigning MVP, Jeremiah Fuller, out of Toledo, Ohio. We got an injured player on the field, so we're going to go pan off and take a quick break. We'll be right back at the Bret Cooper Academic All-American.
34 seconds remaining. 12-6 is our score as the blue squad has taken the lead.
Now, it's nice to have something final like that to end it. There's still 34 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Jeremiah Fuller with the 3-yard run. Takes a snap, and they will get in for the extra point. It is good. I believe that should be a 1 point. Let's see what they do here. Nope, they give him 2. So a 2-point conversion is good. 14 for the blue, 6 for the gray with 34 seconds remaining. Can they get a big play? Find out. We'll be right back. Continuing coverage of the 13U Bret Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Bowl games on NYSR National Esports Radio, powered by Semi-Pro Live. And welcome back. Here comes the kick as they keep the ball on the tee. 34 seconds remaining. The blue squad with the lead now 13-6. And they will send this ball back to the gray squad. And here's the kick. It'll be an onside kick and recovered. Number 23 for the gray. That's not going to be Averin Chapatsu. That's going to be Caleb McIntyre.
You see,
5'8", 195 out of Fort Myers, Florida.
See, he's just showing out now, man. He's just saying the hard names just to say them.
So first down here for the gray. They'll have the football right at the 50-yard line with 32 seconds remaining. Can they pull something out of the hat? This has not been a big play kind of game. Can they find a way to get a big play here with 32 seconds? Actually, they got this ball spotted at the 49 of the gray.
32 seconds left in the game.
Shotgun, single back set, Japasuth on the right side. Takes a snap. He'll look to pass. Sends it up here on the near side and caught! Number 82 for the gray. What a beautiful
and
catch.
He got out of bounds. 25 seconds left to go in the game. Fresh set of downs.
Jaden Pablo again.
Why is the clock running if he got out of bounds? He got out of bounds. The clock should not be running. And they don't know the clock is running. They're huddling. What's going on?
And now they're going to stop the clock.
That one's on the referee. I watched the referee do the signal to wind the clock. That one's on the referee. But they should at least put this back at least 30 seconds. The clock should have to go back to at least 30 seconds. And with them on the 30-yard line, they have an honest opportunity to make something happen in this game. Right now, they put 25. It needs to be 30 seconds on there.
Till 25 seconds put on the clock.
That is unfair to this gray squad. Just got to be impartial. Just being impartial. I can hear the parents on the mic upset.
1st and 10. Shotgun. Takes a snap. Again, looking to pass. Got the wind behind him. Sends it up. He's hit as he throws. He got a man. Jaden Pablo almost had another catch in double coverage.
Only 5 seconds on that last play. They're going to have 20 seconds left to go in the game.
2nd and 10 coming up. Can the gray squad pull this out?
I don't know, man. Kid's throwing some dimes right now. This is if you're going to get hot in the passing game, he's picking one heck of a time.
Second down and 10.
And to be honest, his last 5 balls have been catchable, because if you go back to the last time they were in a passing situation, that one went right between the receiver's arms. It always takes time to build chemistry. Same formation. I still want them to get a little bit more exotic with their formation choice.
This time nobody in the backfield. Empty backfield, takes the snap. Looking to pass. He'll send it up again, this time on the far side, and that's going to be intercepted.
Intercepted. And he had a wide open man.
That was Jaden Pablo that was wide open on that far side, but he ended up throwing it inside the numbers.
Maybe that one had to have slipped out his hand. He had a man so wide open going down. I'm looking at it right here, Kenny. Look at this. So wide open. Jaden Pablo was open that entire route. Great route by that young man. Just an unfortunate ending for this Gray team. They played one heck of a game. Stayed in this game the entire game. Even after Team Navy made it look like it was over about 30 seconds ago, they've been in the fight, and this is the true definition of an all-star or all-American game. You shouldn't see it. It shouldn't be lopsided. It shouldn't be a blowout. There's athletes equally as good on all over the field, and this should be the result every time.
Jared Higginbotham, 5'4", 125-pounder out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with that interception for the Blue Squad. And it's all over except for taking the knee here. They'll get into victory formation.
Shout out to Carrie Derry, and she made the call.
Takes a snap, and that will do it. Our final score, 13 for the Blue. Okay, they did make a correction, 13 for the Blue, 6 for the Gray. Congratulations to both teams. We'll be back for the start of the 15U game coming up next. Also, we will have interviews from the 3 MVPs for the 13U games. Keep it here. We'll be back.